We talked about probiotics and your thoughts on those when it came to gut health. Let's expand beyond gut health and talk about supplements in general and things you'd recommend to people to at least consider.
Yeah. Well, okay. So the first thing about supplements, just so we're clear on my philosophy, is I look at a supplement as exactly what the word says. It's a supplement to a good, healthy diet and good lifestyle. So I cycle supplements. You will never find me on the same supplement over and over and over again. And this is what I've done with my patients for years. Like you go in, like if you have to use a probiotic, I think like a probiotic is great post antibiotic. If you have to use an antibiotic, go in with a probiotic for 30 to 90 days and then eat the way we're talking about. So for starters, we need to pulse it. Second, I really can't say enough about making sure that you understand the toxins that are in your supplements, lead being a huge one. And this is where it's really sneaky. Like, how do you know if there's lead in or some kind of chemical in your supplement? Well, follow your brands. Like I have some very specific brands that I've seen how they have built they have made their supplements. I know their supplements are food based and they're grown from food. And I've like a couple of these brands, I've actually been in their warehouse and seen that they test for different levels of heavy metals. So we got to know what the regulation is around toxicity. Cheaper when it comes to supplements is not better. In fact, in some cases, you might actually be doing more harm than good. So we want to cycle in and out of them. We want to make sure they're clean. And then the last part, and this one is really blows me away, is how many people take a supplement for years. And I'll ask them, how's it working for you? And they're like, oh, I don't know. How would I measure it? Well, you should see a change. And you either need to see a change on a blood test or you need to feel the change. If you don't, it's probably not working for you. Vitamin D is a great example. Just because you take vitamin D doesn't mean you're absorbing vitamin D. So if you're trying to build your vitamin D levels up, which we all should be focused on, are you testing that on a monthly basis? It's an easy test to do. You can do it on yourself. You can go to your own lab now. It's blood tests have become easier and easier. So are you seeing that measurement improve? If not, you may be on the wrong vitamin D and you got to switch up the source. So those are my three major um, issues that I think we have to think about because we're a little supplement crazy. We've gone from I don't want to take a medication to but I'll take a supplement.
Well, I think there's something about it where it's tangible. We feel like we're really doing something and to be honest, if you have the financial means, it is one of the easier things to do if you're looking to take healthy steps in the right direction. So you gave us a little tidbit there. You mentioned vitamin D, but we know none of these supplements go without testing to make sure that, we're within that range we want to be and we're cycling constantly. But what other supplements will we want to consider?
Oh, it's a great question. So this kind of ties into what I mentioned before. So there's a couple like standard ones that I think everybody should think about. For starters, and I don't have any invested, just so we're really clear, like I have no financial investment in this product. I just really love it. And I love the human behind it. And that's Ion Biome. I think they're called Nature of Intelligence or Intelligence of Nature now. They keep switching their name. But what Zach Bush did in that supplement is he found a bacteria that was in low level layers of dirt that we're not getting access to anymore that heals a leaky gut. And I have seen miracles with that supplement. It's one of the rare few that I think everybody should be on. Um, I think vitamin D, again, I think everybody should be checking their vitamin D levels on a regular basis. I think when we look at an omega supplement, we really need to get out of this, oh my gosh, I'm going to power up on omega 3 because you really need a balance of omega 3, 6, and 9. And so if you've cleaned up your diet and you've brought down your omega 6s and you up your omega 3s through supplementation, even if it's a clean supplementation, you actually have put yourself in an inflammatory response now. So I like a couple of supplements that I use. Pure Form is one, Vista 1 and 2 from Systemic Formulas. They have 369 all in a balance. So it's, and this is why working with a practitioner, understanding this as opposed to just saying, oh, I guess I need omega-3 and popping onto Amazon. And all of a sudden, you just buy the cleanest supplement or the supplement you think is going to work. I think we really need to understand what it's doing and how toxic is it, and what's my exit strategy with that supplement. I think that is where we go and we can really change that look. But outside of that, I think there's some great like organ meats. I don't know, Jesse, if you're an organ meat supplement fan.
Through
Um,
supplements, yes.
yes. So I know I'm not going to eat liver all the time. So I probably need to make sure that I get it in some kind of supplementation, because I do get that it's important. People who don't methylate well, we know that there's certain versions of B12 that they can lean in to help them methylate better. So, you can kind of go off of personalization after that.
If you enjoyed that clip, press here for the full episode. I'll see you over there.
But what we're doing right now is we're just having women push on through every day of the month, and that's destroying her hormones. And now you've got PCOS, you've got infertility, you have mood disorders, you have menopause, perimenopause, like